Oh, boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Q.U.B.E, and for today what I have in here it is Q.U.B.E 2. So this game was developed by the Toxic Games, and this time it is built in with Unreal Engine 4. Toxic Games had developed also the first game, which was the Q.U.B.E 1. It is available on Steam with the version Director's Cut, which I personally recommend you if you like Portal. And Q.U.B.E 2 is not that different, so it feels like a Portal game, but with a very nice graphics. So, since this game is using Unreal Engine 4, I wasn't really expecting to be able to play with maximum settings, but here we are. We have the ultra settings for all, and with these settings I'm able to sustain a frame rate between the 40s and pretty much the 60 frames per second. If you drop too high, you can notice immediately the effects in the performance. So I was having pretty much 52 frames per second, now I have 55. And if I drop to median, I have a great boost in performance. And so if you want to stick with more or less a 60 frames per second experience with rare drops from those 60 frames per second, I recommend you to stick up with the median settings, but unfortunately the median settings lacks many effects and good anti-aliasing, so you can see a lot of shimmering going on, and you can see a lack of screen space reflection. So here are the results. So as you can see, the difference in performance between the ultra settings and the high settings is not really that big. But in fact, the difference in graphics between ultra and the high settings, it's pretty much unnoticeable. At least for me, I can really notice a difference. While for the median settings, we can notice a big boost in performance. But still, the 1% lower, it is still at 50 frames per second. But looking to the statistics of this game, only 6% of the time the game was lower than 60 frames per second on median settings, this on chapter 1. Okay, so let's take a look now on the game. This part is pretty much very demanding. We are outside, which is an environment that I don't expect to see anytime soon in this game. I think this is just for creating more and less a narrative, give you an idea about the story, but I expect the rest of the game to be spent inside closed environments with all the cubes, just like in the first game. So in those environments the game it is much less demanding, but it depends on the zones. I just tested the chapter 1, so the chapter 1 might not be as much demanding as the rest of the game, so I'm not really sure what can you expect in performance in levels more forward into the game. But even in this section that is supposed to be very demanding, you can see that with the maximum settings the frame rate is still above the 40 frames per second, so I don't expect this game to go under 30 frames per second anytime soon. So I think this game it is pretty playable. Regarding memory consumption, this game barely consumes any VRAM. It consumes around 1 GB of VRAM. So for all the HD 7850 users with 1 GB version, this might be one of the best news for you, because you can actually max out the texture quality even having just 1 GB of VRAM. Also, it is a great news for 4 GB of RAM users, because this game barely uses 3 GB of RAM. So again, it is an incredible news, and CPU it's fine. So this game, it is what it requires. It is completely GPU power. For me, the difference in settings, again, it's not that big. I just noticed a big difference in graphics between the median and the high settings. But apart from that, there is no big difference in graphics. In fact, you can't, if you want to go to the low settings, I'm not sure if this is a bug or not, but the shadow quality can't go any lower than median settings. So even with median settings, even with the low settings with the shadows on median, you can still benefit from shadows, which gives a nice ambience to the environment. Okay, so that's all that I want to talk for now about Q.U.B.E 2. About the gameplay, I'm not going to talk about it, because all the rest of the video that I will be showing to you will be gameplay, so it should give you an idea what you can expect from this game. I will complete chapter 1 and chapter 2 in this video, so if you don't want any spoilers, just close the video from now on. But if you are curious about all the gameplay it is processed, just keep a little bit longer in this video because it should give you an idea what is this game all about. Okay, so guys, thank you a lot for watching until now, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Right. Okay. I think I can do that.
Use the gloves you are wearing to change the structure around you. You should have access to the launchpad function, code-colored blue. Try placing one on any white cubes that have a frame using your left glove, then stand on it.
Jesus! I wasn't expecting that.
You better get used to it. It may just save your life in here. Listen, I'm losing signal because of the storm. Keep climbing upwards. Contact me if you find anything strange.
Hello? Can you hear me? God, what have I got myself into? Emma, I found something. Oh, still no signal.
Extrude function. Code-colored red enabled. Recommended action. Place red cube on white panel.
What the? Why would these be here? Emma, reading you loud and clear.
How are you doing?
Making progress, I think.
Good. Listen, I wanted to ask, what do you remember before waking up?
I don't. Not really. I think I was heading towards a job, a dig site in Scotland. I was in a helicopter with my team.
And you don't remember what happened?
No, I don't. Are you interrogating me, Emma? Because it sure as hell feels like it. Emma? Oh, God damn it, this stupid thing. I best continue.